My name is Ismail. My original name before I was Muslim is Louis. I'm 25 years old.
إسماعيل، قبل كل شيء يا غالي أخونا أريد أن أعرف قبل الإسلام حياة إسماعيل قبل الإسلام، وما هي الديانة التي كنت تعتنقها وكيف كنت تقرأ عنها وتهتم فيها؟
Firstly, my first religion before Islam, I would say, is music. It's the way of life of the musician. This was my first religion. Music for many people in the West and in the world is like a god. Is a ilah, and this was my god before Islam. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saved me from that.
Alhamdulillah.
And the religion of my mother was Judaism. So that was my culture. I used to go to the synagogue on some weekends. Specific time when I actually watched a documentary on the BBC called The Secret Life of Chaos. In this documentary, it was about how things come together. Well, this is what they said: how things came together from chaos to create order. For example, in the universe, stars, things that we have in nature. There seems to be patterns in everything that are the same. But I disregarded that. When I was watching it, I just looked at what they were showing me, and I just saw it as amazing. And this, for me, it confirmed that there had to be a creator behind this, because there was perfect order in the creation of the universe. This was the first step. The second was a brother gave me English translation of the Quran about maybe a year or 2 years before I even picked it up. I left it on my shelf, but it was in a particular time in my life where I was not feeling very happy. I had a lot of success in the music industry. I was becoming more successful, but the more success that came, the more problems came, and the more unhappy I was. I just saw the Quran, the English translation, and I decided to just pick it up. And I opened it, started reading from Surah Al-Fatiha and to Surah Al-Baqarah, and it was the effect was very strong. The words hit me straight away, particularly in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 11 and verse number 12. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about those who are the mischief makers in the land, but they themselves, they say, we are but the peacemakers. But Allah knows that they are the mischief makers. And I was around a lot of these kind of people previous to Islam in the music industry. They show you, or they try and show you that they want the best for you, but all they want is the money and the fame and the success.
تمسك بالقرآن قبل إسلامه لأنه شعر بهداية هذا النور المبين، وانشرح صدره للإسلام، وقرر أن ينطق الشهادة، فتوجه إلى أقرب مسجد من مسكنه.
And there were some brothers outside the masjid, and I just literally approached them and I said, I want to become Muslim. So alhamdulillah, they looked a bit shocked. You know, I looked a bit different then. Alhamdulillah, they welcomed me in. We went upstairs and they went through the conditions of the Shahada, and I agreed, and I took Shahada, alhamdulillah. As soon as I took Shahada, it felt like the world was lifted from my shoulders. All the problems I had from before with people, I felt, I just didn't feel it was a problem anymore. I don't know what I've done to deserve the guidance of Allah, but alhamdulillah, He guided me, and I can never be, none of us can ever be grateful enough for that. I just hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keeps me firm upon the deen until I die. Alhamdulillah, I read the Quran every day. The Quran for me is, I need the Quran. It's an addiction for me. I have to have it to feel, for my heart to feel at rest. So alhamdulillah. Before, I used to play music to try and feel at peace. But this feeling from playing music is an illusion. It's not real. It's a distraction from the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I had to choose between music and Islam. The two don't mix.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
I think Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah, he said the love of Quran and the love of music, they don't mix in the heart.
الله أكبر. يقول حب القرآن، يقول ابن القيم حب القرآن وحب ألحان الغنى في قلب عبد ليس يجتمعان.
Just know that outside of Islam there's nothing for you outside of Islam. Alhamdulillah, Allah has showed me the two ways of life, the before Islam and alhamdulillah now in Islam. So I've tasted the dunya, the jahil lifestyle, and I've tasted Iman, and Iman is very, very precious.